Okay, brief pause to change a diaper. Y'all know how it goes. And now he's gonna be throwing something. Hey bud, what are you doing? Alright. How about you go watch the show with your sister, okay? Alright, I'm just gonna quickly finish up my preparations for the end of the game, because the game apparently does not want me to find and show the war map. I attempted to find it for a long time. I turned off the boosts of experience and all that, and I was getting regular experience, and I got my characters in the 50s for their level. It was crazy. And so then I reloaded the quick save so I wouldn't have such a level bonus, so that I would be right back to where I am now. So, yeah. Okay, here's the desert. I'm not going to do anything else with my money. So, I should come over here and spend it. This is something I have failed to do on a lot of these games. Alright, so... This one's really important. Okay, by no means do I think I'm actually going to use all of those. And then I just need to see if anywhere sells elixirs in this game. I don't think they do. I have one elixir. That's it. I do have 27 ethers. Listen, this isn't going to be much of a challenge if I turn off the encounters. Is it really worth it to try to go through there with the encounters on? Let's see. Alright. Right over here. Here we go. And the first shall become the last. My son's watching me. Joel, look, I'm stepping back 2,000 years into the past. How do you feel about this? Go. Let's take a second to appreciate this music.
Go, yes.
No, stop. Sorry about that. Interesting. Okay. Let's go downstairs first. So, the way they remixed the sound in this game is almost to where you can use the same track in slightly different formats in different dungeons, which is kind of cool. What do you think about this music? You like it? Okay. I really like being able to explore without having to deal with encounters. I feel like there's a lot of goodies in this place that I don't want to miss. I'm sorry, guys. I know some of this is probably painful for you guys to watch. But I've been burned by not exploring whole floors so much in these games that I'm not going to make that mistake again. Y'all know how it is.
Oh, yeah.
You miss, like, the most important thing that's in a dungeon, right? Alright, let's see who we got here. Death Eye. Alright, well that was super hard, guys. Moving on. Ooh. Alright, okay, alright. So this is the power of music, I guess? The prelude allows me to bust through this seal. Yep. Okay. Through the power of the prelude, we're able to bust through the seal. Really legit, I don't know what just happened. Just saying it that way. Makes me think of the Pokemon games when you can go toward the Elite Four, but you gotta prove that you have all the badges. I wonder if the game was checking to see that I had all the crystals done. What does this bring me? Okay. Alright. I like this. Let's see what I can find in here. Okay. So I probably messed myself up by coming down this way, because clearly there's... I'm supposed to fight Lich. See what I mean? This is so very annoying. Alright, whatever, we're just rolling with it. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna go. Paste. Giant's gloves. Probably into this rat. Paste. Alright, here we go. I'm probably about to destroy this guy. Oh, snap. Well, that's a little bit of a different story. I'm just gonna keep rolling. Oh, gosh. Wow. Alright. Well, that's something. That's the warp spell in full effect. Fast forward through the slow death animation. 666, wow. Alright, so that's a thing. Alright. Fortunately, I have a ton of level 8 spell charges, so that's a thing. Let's see, Marilith over there. Man, this music is actually extremely epic. I'm really digging this version. I never got to appreciate this music because it gets interrupted with so much encounter rate in the original game. Oh, I'll see. Shouldn't have bought any protect rings at all. I believe that they have actually protected me. This is Sook's blade. Why are there two of these? It's highly unusual, right, to have two of a ninja-specific weapon in the game. Tech cloak. Oh, I'm real excited about that. Yes. It says that it drops his evasion, but that doesn't seem to be what I've experienced. Is that really how you feel about it, man? Okay. Alright, here we go. The next fiend. Okay, I'm gonna do kind of the same thing. Paste. Giant's gloves. Mizra. Paste. Well, that felt fantastic. So now I know that I need to go Giant's gloves on him, attack, Cura should be enough, oh, I forgot I had Saber. Do Saber on... Oh, you can only cast it on yourself. That's not really good. So I'm going to use Saber and Temper both on my ninja. I didn't realize you could only cast Saber on yourself. That makes buying the actual spell incredibly useless. Okay, kids have left the room. It's a little bit confusing. A little bit's a little bit, I don't understand it. Oh. And the smallest one has returned. Ow. Hi, how are you? Looks like I have Kraken. Here we go. Okay, same plan. We are doing paste. Task logs. And east. Yeah, that's called octopus. Kraken! Release the Kraken! Alright, so with that being done, task gloves, attack, Terra, and I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. What is that? Uses blanket. Okay, I'm gonna do that too. Why not? 24 bits. The master is pretty epic. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's get some attacks going. I don't know, I guess a good Thunder Gut for good measure. Yeah, so you can clearly see the end game here. Elemental spells are extremely. You're basically relying on buffs and fighters, which is fine because that means that Black Mage is not useless in this game because he can buff. You know, in the other Final Fantasy games, Black Magic has no buffs really. It's purely all-out attacking, which I find a little bit boring. I don't know. If you played any of the D&D based games and stuff like that, oh baby, you know, the wizards, mages, sorcerers, whatever you want to call them, they have a ton of buffs. It's very important, the buffs that they have. It actually makes them better tanks than the fighters. Alright, so I got the Masamune, or Masamune, or Masamune, which I just want to show can be equipped by any class in this game, which is really cool, but you need a class that can actually take advantage of it. Let's see how useful it is in this battle. So this time we're switching it up. We're going to go just straight up attack. This road, and then we're going to haste. Haste and Saber first off, only on the ninja, because I know his damage output is going to be really good. Let's see how we do. Poison gas is brutal. I feel like a temper would be beneficial to. That's gonna hurt. Ow! Wow. You see that damage? That was really weak. Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little weird here. Just focus on healing and attacking only with my ninja. Because, yes. Man. I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, at least Blizzara, my ninja has a little bit of ice resistance, I think. I think he's still wearing a flame shield or helm or something. Okay, he's right there. Alright, let's make sure that I do explore the final room in the game. Yeah, okay. Once again, this music is epically epic. Alright. I'm literally finishing the game right now, so we're going all out. I am going to use a boatload of meters. Wherever they are. There they are. Okay, here we go. Do you remember me? I was once the most renowned knight of Cornelia. I was gonna make a reference to Stranger in Paradise, but I am Garland. What? Oh, you did defeat me then. Yeah, anyways. Kind of a cool... This game has no real story, but this part totally will catch you off guard. Like, it's actually super cool. But yeah, then he just becomes a giant chaos monster, so that's a bunch of fun. Creating an endless cycle is also super awesome because Dissidia plays into that a little bit. Alright, here we go. We're going to jump right into this. Giant's gloves. Okay, no, that's not smart. Haste. Giant's gloves. Did I really not get null all? I did get null all. Okay. And then we're going to go... That is called chaos. Can you say chaos? Okay, so haste. Oh, you know what? Totally gotta take advantage of these. There we go. Okay, so Giant's gloves. Golly, that. Yeah. So maybe I should open with Invisera, but that's okay. Attack. Thank you, buddy. What I'm gonna do. Just golly, this guy is wrecking me. Okay, well, 2,000 damage is pretty good. Okay. I'm glad you guys get to see how chaos is actually, yeah. It's really good. You're doing really good there, Azul. Alright, let's see what we got going on. I'm gonna have to use X potion, which is not guaranteed to even benefit me one bit. I'm just gonna do another temper. Oh, I think this is game over. Wow. Okay. Well, let's just go for it, guys. Just go for it. Okay. Well, that was fun. Okay. So, that's chaos. Chaos has always been like that, though. Alright, we're gonna try this again. I'm assuming it did not take into account all my healing. Yes, sir. Okay. I didn't go find the other ribbon. That's also a problem. Alright. Interesting, different strategy this time that I think I just came up with. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, here's the strategy. Defense first. Giant's Tonic. Say Chaos. Oops. Viscera. Okay, well that's a good first turn. Okay, that was a really good first turn. Alright, so now we're gonna go Giants. I'm gonna do paste. Giants goes all. Paste. Yeah, so that's why Chaos is doing so much damage because he has haste on himself. So, I probably need to get a nice slow going on him. Alright. Figuring out what I'm doing with my life here. Alright, we're gonna try slower. Oh, so... and this is why slower is incredibly important, if it would like work. And apparently it did not. Full lifing it. Well, that was good. That was a good turn. Okay, that worked out. Attack. Okay. Gosh. It's kind of incredible how much damage he's doing. I should have got the spell, shouldn't I? I shouldn't have. Okay. Wow, that was really weak. Gotta get the buffs going. Alright. Okay, I can live with that. Alright, here's what I need to do. Paste. Giants have a lot of those. Okay. Well, not go it all the way I wanted to. However, depending on this next turn, I might be able to finish him. Cyclone is online. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's actually really bad. Haste back up. So, apparently I should bring Dispel. I totally should bring Dispel. Alright, we're gonna try again. I'm gonna try to go incredibly defensive. As if I wasn't defensive enough this time. I'm so glad I'm live narrating because no matter what kind of noise is happening in the background, with me messing with a bag currently, this is it's good to get my reactions as I fail to chaos miserably because I'm underleveled. But hey, that's the fun of this. Here we go. Another attempt. Alright. We're gonna go to... Oh, well, that was a complete waste. Okay, we're off to a better start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, alright. Nice gloves. Galaga. Paste. Wow. Okay. Okay. Some Giant's gloves. Defender. I need to get Missouri going, but I also need to get Galaga going. Okay, so he hasn't used haste. Alright, I think I can actually get Missouri going this time. Okay, that's good. I like that. Wow, so this time it's just like he just hasn't cast haste on himself. Okay, alright, we're doing alright here. Here's what I think. Strength tonic. This is really cheeky. Going. Yeah, this is kind of a done deal because he maybe takes on himself. In fact, it's so much of a done deal that I'm just gonna chip in. Oh, well, actually, that kind of messes up my plan. Where she helped though, right? 8 hits. I did 1,300 damage with 8 hits. That's pretty amazing. That would be the power of the strength tonics. So let's do this. What was a protect drink? Okay, I can live with that. Wow. I got really excited about something. Okay. Terra. Temper. Okay, so I just want to show you how just being lucky can be enough sometimes. This is just a lucky attempt. That's all. That's the only thing I gotta go from this time. Is luck. Yeah, Flare is extremely weak. Like, I'm better served just continuing to cast Temper or throw Giants or Strength characters. Look at that. Look at that. So, ninja with a Masamune. But, as you can see, a fighter with a Masamune, I don't know how to pronounce it, would be just as well. Legitimately. So there it goes. That's the first Final Fantasy. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. The light of the four crystals restored the forces of wind, water, and earth and fire. The whole idea of a time loop and stuff like that has always been really fascinating to me. Yeah. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath, but magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world. That trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness, but all that is now past. Yeah, can I fast forward game? With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew, the world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. That's interesting. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. Wow, I just saw an ad on my phone for something called Stellar Blade. It looked cool. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever, but the bravery of four young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the four endured, but the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. Wow. That's actually really cool. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. It was the Final Fantasy, until they made 16 of them, plus spin-offs. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. Yeah, big-time Dungeons and Dragons and all that inspired, and Tolkien as well, dwarves and elves. But definitely a different kind of vibe. And how the return is upon us. I played Final Fantasy IV as my first one, with the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts. They watch quietly over. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. That's interesting. Is this like completely retranslated? I don't remember. For you are the warrior who crosses time. You are the bringer of light. Yeah, this really makes me want to play Stranger of Paradise. I will probably do that. Bringer of light. I have brought light. I have brought peace, justice, and security to my new empire. Your new empire? Anakin, the Chancellor, I don't know. The Chancellor Palpatine is evil. this was pretty exciting. Alright, this was fun. This was exciting. I had a good time. This game is actually really good for what it is. I cannot give it, anything higher than like a B because of story. I'm all about story when it comes to games. Like, story trumps everything. However, it is a game. It's not just a movie. So gameplay matters, and I had a fantastic time with the mechanics and stuff. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, wow! We offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. I'm really feeling that. That makes me happy. And then we gotta watch this. Oh, I can skip. Should I? Yeah, I'm skipping it. So that the game can... It's gonna give me a trophy, right? Yeah, prophecy foretold, defeat chaos, restore peace to the world, extras. There's nothing extra. And I have no need, no desire to complete the bestiary. I mean, like, look, you can see how many things I'm missing. Yeah, I have no desire to complete the bestiary or also go find every treasure, because really the game just doesn't reward that so much. What happens if I load the complete file? Anything special? No, nothing special. Yeah, so under 5 hours. I really dig being able to do that. It's unfortunate that this version of the game doesn't have any of the stuff that was added with Dawn of Souls or the 10th anniversary, because those are actually really cool. I like being able to really power up and see super bosses like feeds from Final Fantasy IV and all this cool stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to move on because we are done here. Thank you very much for watching.